Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter the triangle and its properties. Okay, and in that chapter, dear students, we discuss about all the properties related to triangles. We discuss about the exterior angle properties, and dear student, in that chapter we also discuss about the medians of the triangle as well as altitudes of the triangles. Okay, and dear student, we take and solve some question of your NCERT exercise based on all the concept which we discussed in previous class. Okay, now today we are going to discuss about the angle sum property of a triangle, which is very important topic for your syllabus. Okay, now let's see the angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, let's see. Just I discuss about the difference today in the angle sum property of the triangle. Let's see. First of all, let's see. Suppose that we draw a triangle A, B, C, and any triangle has three interior angles as angle A, angle B, and angle C. According to this property of the triangle, the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180. That is, we can say that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to a 180 degree. Dear student, this is the angle sum property of a triangle. So in any triangle ABC, the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. Now, dear students, we take the exercise 6.3 of your NCERT. We take and solve the exercise 6.3. Let's see, dear students. Now we take and solve the exercise 6.3 of your NCERT book. We take the first question of your first question is find the value of x. Find the value of x in the following diagrams. Find the value of x in the following diagrams. Now we take first part of this question, which is what? Let's see. Here ABC is a triangle in which that is angle 50, that is x, and that is 60. Now look what I do, dear students. In that figure we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. Just write in this way. Let's see its solution. Since we know that the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is 180. We know that is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. So we put the value of each angle. That the angle A is what? X, plus the angle B is what? 50, angle C is what? 60. Okay, is equal to 180 degree. Now what I do? Look, we have as what? X plus 50, 60 what? 0, 110 is equal to 180. So the value of x is equal to what? 180 minus 110. So the value of x is what? 70 degree. In this way, this is your final answer. So, dear student, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise 6.3 based on the angle sum property of the triangle in this way. Okay, now we take some other questions of this. Now we take second part of this question and solve it. Let's see. Now we take the second part of question 1, which is what? Let's see. This is P, Q, R. This is 30. This is X. Now look. In this diagram, dear student, the angle P is a right angle. Let's see. You write in this way. In this figure, angle P is a right angle. Right angle. That is, the value of angle P is equal to 90 degree. You know that all angle is 90 degree. Right angle is equal to 90 degree. So here you write in this way. In this figure, angle P is a right angle. That is, angle P is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now, angle P is equal to 90 degree. Now we apply the angle sum property. The angle sum property of the triangle we get. Now we apply the angle sum. Property of the triangle. So we get what? Let's see. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to what? 180 degree. Is equal to what? 180 degree. Now we put as angle P is what? 90 plus angle Q as what? 30 plus angle R is what? X is equal to 180. Now solving that relation, we get what? 0, 90, 12, 180. Now the value of X, 180 minus 120. Okay. So let's see. Now after subtracting them, we get what? 60 degree. We get the value of X is 60 degree. This is your final answer. Okay. So dear students, in this way you can solve all the question of your NCERT exercise based on these concepts. Okay. Dear students, this is one of the important questions and exercise of your chapter. So first here, let's see the one more time. Here angle P is a right angle, and you know that each right angle equal to 90 degree. So we write angle P is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now in that figure we apply the angle sum property of the triangle, and we know that all the interior angle of the triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So in this way, here angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180. Now we put all the values of each and every angles. In this way we get 90 plus 30 plus X is equal to 180. So after simplifying that, we get the value of X is 60 degrees. So dear student, in this way we can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these concepts. Now we take one more question of we take one more part of this question. Let's see and solve it. Now we take the fifth part of the first question. We take first or fifth part of this question, which is what? Suppose that ABC is a triangle in each angle equal to X. Which type of angle the triangle is called? If all its angle is the same, are same. is an equilateral triangle. So here each angle is equal to a, so it is an equilateral triangle, and we find the value of x. Let's see. So first we know that, right, we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to what? 180. Now we put each value of each angles. Let's see. We have x plus x plus x is equal to 180. So we have what? 2x is equal to 180. So the value of x is equal to 180 upon 2. 2 9s are 0. So the value of x is equal to 90 degree. In this is your final answer. This is our final answer. Okay, this value of x is 90 degree. Thus, in this way, dear students, you complete all the question of your exercise 6.3. Now we take second question of this exercise and solve it. Let's see. And your second question is what? Find the values of x and y. Find the values of x and y in the following diagram. Okay, find the values of x and y in the following diagrams. And your first diagram is, let's see, we take first part of this question. Suppose A, B, C and D, and this is x, 50, y, and that is equal to 120. Dear student, first of all, in this question we apply the exterior angle property. Okay, after that we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. Now let's see its solution. First we apply the exterior angle property of the triangle. We get, let's see, if we apply the exterior angle property of the triangle, then what I get? Let's see. We know that the exterior of our triangle is equal to the sum of its two opposite interior angles. So here we have what we get, that is, we have angle ACT is equal to, exterior angle ACT is equal to x plus 50, because of the two opposite interior angles are angle A and angle B na. So here we write this. So we put the value of ACD is 120, and value of x is right as it is, plus 50. So here we find the value of x as 120 minus 50, that is 70 degree. So in this way we get the value of x as 70 degree. Okay, now this is one answer. Now we also find the value of y. Now we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. Now let's see. Now we apply the angle sum property. Now we apply the angle sum property of the triangle. We get, let's see, x plus 50 plus y is equal to what? 180. Now we put the value of x is as 70 plus 50 plus y is equal to 180. Now we have as what? 120 plus y is equal to 180. Now the value of y is 180 minus 120 as what? 60 degree. So in this way we find the value of x and the value of y in this way. So dear student, this is the method to solve that type of question. Now dear student, first you revise all the topic which we discussed in that class, Okay, after that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise 6.3. Now we discuss the next topic, which is two spacer triangles, equilateral and isosceles triangle. Let's see. Now we discuss your next topic of your chapter, which is two spacer triangle, equilateral and isosceles. Now we discuss about equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle. These are the two important special triangles, okay, of your chapter. Dear students, a triangle in which all three sides are of equal length is called an equilateral triangle. So first we discuss about the equilateral triangle. Let's see. Suppose that ABC be any angle. Okay, if all three sides of a triangle are equal to each other, are equal to each other, then it is said to be, then it is called an equilateral triangle. Okay, dear students, if all three sides of a triangle, are equal to each other, okay, are equal to each other, then it is called an equilateral triangle. Okay, called an equilateral triangle. So let's see. In triangle ABC, if sides AB is equal to BC is equal to AC, then it is said to be an what? Equilateral triangle. Okay, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. And one important thing is that the each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. One important note is that each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So this is the very important concept of and related to an equilateral triangle. So please, all the points related to equilateral triangle is always kept in your mind. Okay, now let's see once more time. If all three sides of a triangle are equal to each other, then it is called an equilateral triangle. Okay, and one important concept is that each angle of an equilateral triangle is always 60 degree. Now we discuss about an isosceles triangle. Let's see. Let's see. A triangle in which two sides are equal to each other. Okay, a triangle in which two sides are equal to each other, then it is called an isosceles triangles. Okay, dear students, so this is the very important concept of an equilateral triangle, a isosceles triangle. If a triangle in which any two sides are of equal length, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. Suppose that let ABC is a triangle in which side AB is equal to side AC, triangle in which side AB is equal to side AC, then it is called an isosceles triangle. Then it is called an isosceles triangle. Okay, and one important note is also here, dear students, the base angle of an isosceles triangle are also equal to each other. Base angles opposite to the equal sides, base angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Okay, are equal to each other. Hence we can say that two important concepts related to an isosceles triangle. First one, a triangle in which two sides are equal to each other, then it is called an isosceles triangle. Okay, and second important concept related to isosceles triangle, in isosceles triangle base angles opposite to the equal sides are always equal. So in this way, dear students, we clear the concept of an equilateral triangle and an isosceles triangle. Now you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on an equilateral triangle and an isosceles triangle. Now we take and discuss the next topic of your chapter, which is sum of the length of two sides of a triangle. Let's see. Now we discuss about the sum of the lengths of two sides of a triangle. Let's see. Just now we discussed about the sum of the lengths of two sides of a triangle. It is always learned that point कि the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. This is very important concept of the triangle. Let's see. Suppose that according to this concept, the sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than its third side. Okay, is always greater than its third side. This is one of the most important concept of any triangles. Okay, just discuss about that. The sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than its third side. That is, if we apply this property in that triangle, so if a triangle ABC, then according to this property, we have what we have. Let's see. AB plus BC AB plus BC is greater than CA. Okay, BC plus CA is greater than AB, and CA plus AB is greater than BC. So according to this property, dear student, we can write AB plus BC is greater than CA, BC plus CA is greater than AB, CA and AB is greater than BC. In this way, we can say that the sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than its third side. So, dear student, if any triangle ABC in which sides AB plus BC is always greater than CA, side BC CA greater than AB, side CA plus AB is always greater than BC. So, this is one of the most important concept of triangle. So, please remember all that points and that property apply in your questions. Okay, now dear students, you can solve your NCERT exercise 6.4. okay, let's see. We discuss one questions. Now we discuss your exercise 6.4. First question is what? Is it possible to have a triangle with the following sides? And first is given as what? Your first is given as 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter. If, dear student, if sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side, then it is possible. Let's see here, 3 plus 2, 5, which is equal to 5. This is not possible, because just I discussed about that, sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than third side. Now we take second part, which is 3 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 7 centimeter. If we add 3 plus 6, this is equal to 9, which is greater than 7. Okay, 6 plus 7 is equal to what? 13, which is greater than 3. Okay, now 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, which is greater than 6. So this is follows. This sides follows the property ki sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than third sides. Thus, the triangle is possible. This is possible. Triangle is possible. Okay, this is your right options. Because of it follows the property as the sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than its third side. Now we take third options. Your third options are A 6 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Let's see, 6 plus 3, that is 9, which is greater than 2. Okay, 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5, which is less than the third side. So this is not possible, because of here the sum of any two sides of a triangle not greater than its third side. So it is not possible, and this is also not possible. Only options 2, only second part of this question is possible. Okay, thus this student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise 6.4, which is very important exercise. And please revise all the topic of that chapter which we discussed in that class, in previous classes. Then after, dear student, you can solve it, you complete your NCERT exercise 6.4, which is based on these topics. And your last topic is right angle triangle. Okay, let's see some important concept of right angle triangle. Dear student, in any right angle triangle in which one angle is always equal to 90 degree. So if ABC is a triangle in which angle B is equal to what? 90 degrees, then it is said to be a right angle triangle. And any right angle triangle, this is your base, this is your hypotenuse, and this is your perpendicular. And one important relation in that triangle means hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is very important relation between the sides of a right angle triangle. Now, dear student, in next class we discuss about the right angle triangle, and we take and solve your NCERT exercise 6.5. First you revise all the topic which we discussed in that class, and you complete your NCERT exercise. Thank you.